Your feet touch dry mud. The air is already hot. It is not even sunrise yet. Your back hurts before the day begins. Your youngest is crying for milk. Your oldest is missing. You have 5 children. You have no husband beside you. And somewhere outside, the Nile is rising. This is not a dream. This is your new life. Today, we step into the sandals of a mother in ancient Egypt. No crown, no temple, no golden throne, just a woman, trying to feed her children, trying to survive one more day. Historians believe women like her built the real Egypt, not the pharaohs, not the pyramids. By the end of this video, you will understand what her mornings, her fears, and her small joys really looked like. You may think her biggest worry was hunger. It was not. Her biggest worry was something quieter, something no one warned her about. It was the fear of being forgotten. In a world built for gods and kings, a mother had to fight just to be remembered, and her fight starts the moment the sun rises. Before the sun is fully up, she is already awake. There is no clock, no alarm. Her body knows the time by the light on the wall. She rises from a mat on the floor. Her joints ache. 5 children sleep around her, tangled in thin linen sheets. She steps outside to grind grain. This is not a quick task. It takes hours, every single day. Imagine kneeling on stone. Imagine pushing a heavy grinding tool back and forth, again and again. Your arms burn, your knees ache, but you cannot stop. If you stop, there is no bread today. This single chore will take up almost half her morning, and it is only the beginning, because once the bread is started, the real chaos begins. 5 children means 5 different needs. The baby needs milk, the toddler needs watching, or he will wander toward the river. The older 3 need food, chores, and discipline. She has no nanny. She has no babysitter. She has only herself, and maybe an older daughter to help. Historians believe daughters as young as 7 were already helping raise their younger siblings. Childhood, in this world, ended early. Imagine trying to nurse a baby while stirring a pot over fire. Imagine calling out to stop a toddler from touching a burning coal, all while kneading dough with your other hand. There is no rest button in this life. There is only the next task and the one after that, and soon, one of those tasks will take her outside her own home. The Nile is not just a river to her. It is life itself. It waters her crops. It gives her fish to eat. It gives her clean water to drink. But it also frightens her. Records show that when the Nile flooded too much, homes were destroyed. When it flooded too little, there was famine. She walks to the riverbank almost every day. She carries heavy clay jars on her head or hip. Imagine the weight of that water pulling on your neck. Imagine walking that same path, rain or shine, sick or well, because your family needs water to live. One misstep, one crack in the jar, and the whole walk was wasted. She cannot afford wasted trips, because somewhere at home, a hungry child is waiting. If you're enjoying this journey through history, please like the video and subscribe. It helps us bring more forgotten stories like this to life. Now here is the twist we promised. In many homes like hers, the husband was gone for long stretches. Some worked on royal building projects. Some served as soldiers. Some simply died young from disease or accident. This means many mothers in ancient Egypt lived, for months or years, almost like widows, alone, in charge, with no one to share the weight. Imagine lying awake at night, listening for danger, because you are the only adult in the house. Imagine making every decision alone. What to plant, what to trade, who to trust. But here is something surprising. Egyptian law actually gave women more rights than many other ancient cultures. She could own property. She could run a small business. She could even take someone to court. So while she carried heavy burdens, she was not completely powerless, and that power would soon be tested. Once a week, maybe more, she walks to the local market. This is not a quiet shopping trip. It is loud. It is crowded. It is full of negotiation. She brings what she has to trade, maybe bread, maybe woven cloth, maybe vegetables from her small garden. There is no fixed price here. Everything is a conversation. Everything is a small battle of words. Imagine standing your ground against a trader twice your size, refusing to be cheated, because every extra coin means food for your children tonight. Historians believe Egyptian women were known for being skilled, confident traders. This was one place where her voice truly mattered. But even a good trade day could not fix everything. Because at home, something else was waiting. Something far more painful than hunger. Disease. In ancient Egypt, illness could take a child in days. There were no hospitals, no modern medicine. She has healing knowledge, passed down from her mother, herbs, prayers, small rituals to protect her children. But she knows, deep down, that not every fever ends well. Records show that child mortality in the ancient world was heartbreakingly high. Many mothers lost at least one child before adulthood. Imagine sitting beside a sick child through the night, whispering prayers to gods you hope are listening, terrified to close your eyes. This fear never fully leaves her. It sits quietly in the back of her mind every single day, and yet she still finds moments of joy. Small ones, but real ones. Even in this hard life, there is laughter. In the evening, When the heat softens, the family gathers. Maybe they eat together on a mat outside. Maybe the children play a simple game with stones or sticks. She might tell them stories, old stories, passed down for generations, about gods, floods, and brave ancestors. Imagine the sound of her children giggling in the dark, the smell of bread still in the air, the stars appearing one by one above the mud brick roof. For a few minutes, the exhaustion fades. For a few minutes, she is not just surviving. She is simply a mother, watching her children be happy. These moments are brief, but they are enough to carry her through tomorrow. Here is the hardest truth of all. No scribe wrote her name on a temple wall. No statue was built in her honor. History books rarely mention her at all. But without her, nothing else survives. She fed the workers who built the pyramids. She raised the sons who became farmers, soldiers, and fathers. She passed down language, stories, and traditions that shaped an entire civilization. Historians now believe that everyday women were the true backbone of ancient Egyptian society, not because of gold or titles, but because of quiet, endless work. Her name is lost, but her impact is not. Somewhere along the Nile, thousands of years ago, a woman rises before the sun. She grinds grain with tired hands. She carries water on aching shoulders. She holds a feverish child through a long, dark night. No one will remember her face. No one will carve her name in stone. But in every child she raised, in every meal she made, in every quiet sacrifice, she left something behind. She left the world a little more alive. And in a way, every time we tell her story, she is remembered after all. If this story touched you, please like this video and subscribe for more true stories of women's lives throughout history. We'd love to hear your thoughts, so leave a comment below. Thank you for watching.